Buildings are just material, they're concrete, they're glass, they're piping, wiring, but people are what make buildings real and vibrant. And it's the people who turn houses into homes and spaces into real communities. The Daniels Corporation is a real estate and development construction company working in the Greater Toronto Area for the past 38 years. We build and develop programs from market condominiums to townhouses, high-rise and mid-rise buildings, and seniors' residences and student housing as well. Constructing buildings is one thing, but we at Daniels are about developing communities, creating spaces that will encompass the right elements that allow people to live, work, play, and thrive all in one location. When it comes to the environmental impact of our company, we really stand behind the fact that we don't want to be the problem. We need to be the solution.
We're in the process of transforming our business to shift away from a project-focused compliance approach towards a proactive strategy that embeds decarbonization into all aspects of our business across our entire portfolio. By developing strategic partnerships with the most forward-thinking companies in our industry, we are developing solutions that we will deliver in a repeatable fashion at scale. These companies share our vision of a decarbonized world. We're working with Lafarge, one of the largest concrete producers in the world. We are working with them as a lead partner in the deployment of these products and are currently testing it out on our developments. Our fossil fuel-free buildings reduce the on-site generation of carbon emissions from operating buildings effectively down to zero. Eliminating emissions is critical to curbing climate change at a global scale. The policy direction is clear. The world must decarbonize.
We have a great opportunity within development and the construction industry to create a positive social impact. We're always looking for ways to break the cycles of poverty with targeted employment and training programs and other initiatives that really look to help people who need that help. We focus on economic growth. We do this through local procurement, through capacity building, where we provide economic opportunities to equity-deserving groups.
At the Daniels Corporation, we recognize that arts and culture can be powerful tools for social impact through real estate development. Our communities truly benefit from the vibrancy and excitement that artists and arts and cultural organizations bring. We've also seen firsthand the economic vitality that can come from building iconic cultural destinations like the Toronto International Film Festival TIFF Bell Lightbox, Daniels Spectrum in Regent Park, and Daniels Waterfront City of the Arts in Toronto. It's been about 10 years now that Daniels has focused on sourcing all of our artwork from emerging and mid-career artists. Our approach also prioritizes artists from equity-deserving groups, further exemplifying Daniels' commitment to equity, diversity, and inclusion in all of our communities. Daniels has built over 35,000 homes in almost 4 decades, with more affordable homes built than any other private sector developer in Canada. We build affordable housing because we want to, not because we have to. We recognize that enormous financial barriers often separate individuals and families from a safe and affordable place to call home. Affordable housing will always be a passion and important social impact tool for Daniels.
As an organization, our goal is to embody diversity, respect, and inclusion. We're committed to supporting diversity in all our projects and all our practices, both internal and external. We've worked very hard over the years to support and foster vibrant and inclusive communities.
We're in the business of community building, and to do that well and to build strong and cohesive communities where people feel like they belong, inclusion is such a huge part of that, and that's really where this all started for us. The Daniels Digs Deep series is a comprehensive educational series where we focus on one equity-deserving group to dig deep on. The series includes forums, workshops, and TED Talk-like discussions. In 2022, our focus has been on Indigenous voices, with an even greater focus on truth and reconciliation. Our first discussion was a fireside chat on International Women's Day with Carolyn King, who's the first woman to have been elected as Chief of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nations. When inclusion is done well, it increases revenue, improves innovation, and retains employees. There are no other business objectives that accomplish all these things all at once. Daniels knows there's considerable and active work that needs to be done. We're there to come together, talk about best practices, and have open discussions around DE&I.
Daniels' company goals by 2045 is to be North America's leader in the real estate industry. We'll continue to support communities and organizations that work towards creating equality in a world where it's definitely needed. We have a vision of true belonging and inclusion at Daniels. Daniels will not only be a place to work, but it will be a place where people's lives are enriched by helping others, building homes, and giving voices to groups and communities who need it.